Mike Swenson here with the Elite Advantage team with eXp Realty. And today, Jessi and I are going to have a conversation talking a little bit about where we're at in society and why now might be a good time for people who haven't considered getting into real estate to get into real estate, and then people who are in real estate currently maybe to reevaluate their priorities and their future and really look at what is the best fit for them moving forward. And, you know, one of the things that we've seen when we're having conversations with agents and people who are getting their license or people that are in the job market is, you know, there's a lot of stuff being thrown at us today. So it could be external circumstances with health conditions happening. It could be economic conditions with their jobs. It could be things where maybe there was promotions that they were promised or things that they thought they were going to be getting out of their job that haven't happened, you know, their actual role has changed. And so it's a time for people to assess what's important for them. It's a time for them to think about, where do I want my career path to be? And for a lot of people, real estate could be that option for them. And so we've really seen it. We've had a lot of people that have kind of had that introspective look at things and figured out, is my current job the right fit for me and for my family and the right fit for my future? And so, Jessi, if you'd like to talk a little bit about what you've seen and your personal experience, we would love to hear more.
Absolutely. You know, there's not too many times in your life where you kind of have something maybe happen to you that kind of stops you in your tracks or really causes you to realign your family priorities. You know, even if it's like the birth of a new child or a geographical move, a job change, like Mike was saying, those things sometimes really give us opportunities that are really blessings in disguise. We maybe aren't so excited about it at the beginning, obviously nervous, maybe even actually scared. But when we work through these situations and when we reach out to the right people, we often can turn these opportunities into phenomenal changes in your family, in your income level, maybe even just the people that you surround yourself with. So I know for myself personally, in the last year, as we grew our family, it was really important to me to spend more time with my family and with my little one. And having that time at home actually made me crave wanting more time at home with my family, which was kind of crazy because you kind of sometimes get suffocated in your own space and overwhelmed and not sure how to take it and move forward. But what happened for us is we really found some new hobbies that we enjoyed. We've really been spending time together. We've spent time renovating our own home and making improvements, working outdoors. And so for me, it's super important to continue to have a career that not only allows me the income that I want to have and the income goals that I have, but at the same time allows me that family flexibility, that freedom, that lifestyle where I can weave my work in and out of my family time. That's what's really important to me.
Mm-hmm. And for a lot of people too, you know, if you think about people that are high achievers, a lot of times too, they want to be able to be paid what they're worth. And for some people, it might be that their current compensation structure just doesn't allow for that, where there might be caps or limits on what they can do. And the great thing about real estate is, if you want to make more money, you can. You can sell more houses. You can be more efficient with your time. You can get leverage of being on a team or having a group of admin folks surrounding you. You can go take higher price listings. So there's lots of ways for those people that really want to maximize their income to do that. And the beautiful thing is too, is you have control of your schedule and you can dictate how you're going to spend your time. So if, you know, having that Thursday evening wide open so that you have, you know, whatever family plan you have, you can keep that open and you don't have a boss that's going to have to ask you to work or have you take a trip that you didn't want to take and have to give up that family time. You're in control of your schedule. So, you know, now there are people in the industry that let it get away from them, but for those that really want to keep the most important things most important to them and really keep that time carved, real estate is a great option.
Yeah. And one of the crucial things that you highlighted is for my family too, is the multiple streams of income. So you can do that actually even just within the real estate business by even adding, like stock options or bonus and incentive programs as well, or to have real estate as an additional line of income for your family. Whether you were previously a single income or a dual income household, it could be the first, second, third, or seventh line of income for your family. And that is so important at this time too, as we're all transitioning and shifting with careers and what our work environment looks like. We still have bills and it's still important to pay them, but it allows so much more flexibility and choices when you have multiple streams of income.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Yeah. And I think, something for people to consider is, not all real estate companies are created equal. And, for some people, there are lots of options out there. There's options where you pay a large amount to your broker. There's options where you pay a middle amount to your broker, and there's options where you don't pay a lot to your broker. And with each of those have, different pluses and minuses. And so for some people, they like the ability of, paying a flat fee or, paying a certain amount of dollars per month or per transaction. For some people, that, maybe you're paying a little bit more, you get more training, you get more technology, you get more hand holding, somebody to answer more questions for you. And then there's opportunities like what we've discussed with EXP, where you can earn revenue share, you can earn stock in a company. There are ways too that EXP grants you stock for achieving certain bonuses. And so those types of opportunities aren't opportunities that many of the other real estate companies out there have. And so it's a way for you to think about your future, to be able to plant those seeds and build some wealth as you're doing the same thing that you would do at any brokerage. You're buying and selling homes or helping people buy and sell homes. And they have all these additional perks that allow you to build more wealth long term.
Absolutely. Yes, Mike. And that's what I really want, is to encourage people that have been wondering, what would my career look like if I tried something else? Or what would it look like for me to work for a different company? If you've been thinking of those questions, if you have questions about what it would look like for you to switch careers or to switch, like you said, the person that you work for, or the brokerage that you work for, if you've ever wondered, what if? I think what could possibly be a better time? I mean, we're all evolving and changing right now, and the world is becoming so much more virtual and on the go. Training is so accessible. I just think, what else have you got to lose than, just to really think, this has always been something on my mind. This is something I've pondered. I think it's time to have that conversation. And that's what I want to encourage people to do. So if you are wondering, what would it look like? Or what type of income could I possibly earn? How could this company like EXP really help to meet my family values and at the same time meet the income potential that I know I have? If you have questions like that or want to discuss it more, either Mike or myself, but we'd love to chat with you. So we're going to drop our contact information in here for you. Otherwise, just message us below, reach out to us, and we will have that conversation that really could change your life.